Hello and welcome to Business Today. I am Rahul Oberoi and today we have Mr. IC Mangal, CEO Global OMS of Suzlon. Today he'll share his views on the upcoming right issues, company's future plan and the most important message to shareholders. Hello sir, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Sir, you're going to launch right issues soon. So what are the pricings, objectives and what kind of equity dilution we can see?
So the pricing of this right issue, which you must have read in the media, is around 5 rupees per share.
Right.
The face value of the share is 2 rupees with a premium of 3 rupees. And the total size of the share of the issue is around 1200 crore rupees, which will be approximately 240 crore shares. And right now the total share volume, the equity share of the company is around 1000 crores. So dilution will be approximately 24%.
Okay. And sir, most important, shares of the company didn't perform in the past 10-15 years. So what are the challenges company faced in the past 15 years?
Yeah, I appreciate this point. If you really see over the last 27-28 years journey of Suzlon, we have never faced any major issue in terms of the technology, in terms of the product. All our products, whatever we introduced for India market, they are running, operating very successfully. On the customer side also, we have around 1800 to 1900 customers across the country, right from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, from Orissa to Gujarat actually. All the customers are very happy with the performance of our assets actually, of their investments.
Okay.
On the vendor side also, on the employee side also, everything has been very good actually. So the challenge has been basically some changes in the policy. And second was that a sudden meltdown in the global market actually in the year 2009.
Okay.
At that time we were going full throttle in India market as well as the international market, and looking at the growth of the total renewable industry in the year 2006 to 2009. We had planned a lot of expansions internationally in US market, in European market, in Australia market, in China market. On top of that, the boom was the future for the renewable industry was looking to be on the offshore, and that is the reason we did certain acquisitions also, and which were very strategic and very useful acquisitions. Suddenly, because of that unforeseen, unpredicted event happened in the 2009, the entire international growth stopped suddenly actually.
Okay.
And as a result of that, whatever acquisition we had made actually, we were not able to make full use of that. And as a result of that, we had certain debt piling up on the company. But touch wood, with the very strong vision and leadership of our chairman Tulsi Bhai, and with the great support of the policy and the regulatory framework of the country and our customers, we are seeing companies coming on track actually, and we have shown that after falling we have risen up again actually, and we are delivering very good performance actually. All our turbines, almost 13,500 megawatt turbines across the India and almost 6,000 megawatt turbines across globally. Every single turbine is running and operating perfectly efficiently actually.
Okay. And what is your message to existing shareholder as you are going to bring your right issue this month only? So why existing investors should go for it?
They have kept their faith and trust so far on Suzlon actually, and they are seeing that in every crisis, whether this was because of the policy change, this was because of the global meltdown or the financial crisis globally actually, though there was no fault of the company, but the management of the company, the promoters of the company, they have always stand by with the company, and they have shown that there is no end to any vision, to any aspiration, because all our hard work of last 30 years into renewable energy space actually, and now it is showing the results and the fruits on the surface actually, because in last 30 years Suzlon has really explained the concept that what is a renewable energy actually, how it is generated, how the windmills are operated, how people can invest actually, and how this can become a win-win solution for the government, for the policy makers and for the investors actually. And now we are seeing that as a country we are talking about 500 gigawatt of the renewable energy over next 5 to 7 years and next 10 years, next 20 years. So globally now, like whatever hard work was required to be done by Suzlon, it has been done actually. Now the fruits are coming on the surface. So my message to the shareholders is that they have really kept their faith and trust in this company, in the promoters, in the management group of this company. And now the right time is just about to come. Actually, all the challenges, whatever we had, it is behind us actually. And now with a very clear vision of our Honorable Prime Minister to have 500 gigawatt of the renewable energy by 2030, it opens up a very huge opportunity. And you see all the generating companies, all the distribution companies, all the power consumers, once you go and talk to them actually with a very clear intent to achieve net zero by 2070 at global level, at India level also. So I see now from here everything is very, very clear, very transparent actually, and so I see very bright future of this company.
Okay. And the most important, company has managed to reduce its debt from rupees 17,000 in FY15 to less than 5,000 at present. So what are the future plans related to debt?
Yeah, so we had, as I said, that due to certain acquisitions way back in the year 2007, 8, 9, the debt was taken that point of time actually, and suddenly because of the financial crisis globally, we were not able to utilize all those acquisitions to the full potential, and as a result the debt piled up actually. But with a strong commitment of the promoters to all the lenders, from time to time we took the right decision. Whatever acquisitions we had made, the RE Power or the Henson and the other companies, we sold them back actually, and whatever money we received from that, it has been paid back to the lenders actually. That is how we have reduced the debt from 17,000 crores to the current level of around 3,500 crores. And with this right issue, whatever we are going to collect the equity around 1,200 crore rupees, major portion of that will be used for the debt repayment actually. And going forward also the management has very clear plan, the roadmap, that how and what way the further debt will be reduced actually. But current debt is a very sustainable level actually. So I see now that for such a huge operations of almost 3,000 megawatt production capacity, having 20 manufacturing plants across the country and almost 170 sites across India, where 13.5 gigawatt fleet is operating, and we have a team of around 5,500 people operating in different fields and different functions across the country. This is not a huge debt, but as you asked me specifically, there is a clear roadmap available with the finance team and with the management team, and going forward you will see that it will unfold very soon.
Sure. So company witnessed a couple of losses in the past few years, then some profit, then losses. By when do you think company will be on the track of consistent profits?
So if you do some analysis of this balance sheet, what you're talking about, the results of the company, if you see purely from the business point of view, there is no loss actually, because the turbine manufacturing and turbine production and turbine selling has been our business for last 30 years, and that we understand very well, and there is no loss, because from time to time as a company we are developing new technologies, we are doing a lot of innovations. Now currently you see the tower height from 90 meters to 120 meters to 140 meters, and today we have 160 meters, which is the tallest tower of the country installed in Gujarat actually. And same with the rotor diameter also from 97 meters to 111 meters to 120 meters, now 144 meters. So we are doing a lot of technical innovations and developments to make our product commercially viable for the customers and for the company also. So from the business perspective, like there are no losses in the business honestly, like from the turbine business, from the OMS business, from the component manufacturing business. But whatever we have, that what we just discussed about the debt actually, so because this company is committed to repay the entire debt and interest on time actually without any defaults, and as a result of that we have seen the losses in the balance sheet actually. But now as we have discussed that the debt is reduced substantially, and so this the major portion of the cash flow which was going for the repayment and for the debt will be there on the balance sheet. So automatically we'll see going forward hopefully the results what you are seeing will be very positive, very consistent going forward with quarter on quarter.
Okay, and sir, my last question, as we are standing in front of country's tallest wind turbine, so how do you see the future of wind energy, and what is the present situation right now?
The future of wind energy is very, very bright actually, and I can say this is like we are powering a greener tomorrow for our future generations. And it is not just a business what we are doing, it is not just the responsibility of the politicians or the policy makers they are doing for the country. It is our obligation that we have to give the climate, the nature, to our future generations where they can live, they can breathe actually. So all of us, we know the climate change is the biggest threat today for the future generations. Second, the biggest threat for the country is the energy security actually, and third is the volatility of the energy actually, the way prices are controlled by the international players actually. And we are very fortunate, India as a country, that we have such a abundant resource given by the nature to us in the form of wind and solar actually. And we are happy that with our consistent efforts of the last 30 years, today the whole country is accepting that yes, wind energy is an actual and reliable source of energy. It is a doable source of energy. And now the country is talking not about 2,000, 3,000 megawatt kind of capacity. The country is talking about 500 gigawatt, 5 lakh megawatt capacity to be installed by 2030. So the future is no doubt. Like today you can talk to anybody, even a school child also. He knows the future of renewable energy actually. It's very bright. The only challenge is that how we really make it commercially viable for all the three stakeholders, for the government, which is ultimately the power off taker actually, or the investor, or the manufacturers. And I'm sure with our efforts to design new turbines and innovating new turbines with the larger hub heights and with the larger rotor diameters, and with lot of features which are very country specific too, because our wind terrain is very, very different actually. We have very, very low windy sites actually. We don't have the luxury of having the high wind sites actually, and that is where a lot of efforts of the OEM like Suzlon comes into play actually. And we have a dedicated R&D team, design team working into Germany office, working into Netherlands office and India office, and constantly 24/7 they are thinking that how to bring new turbine model which is more cost effective actually, and which can be beneficial for the investors, and the government also can achieve the target of levelized cost being under ₹3 actually. So from outside, whatever is required, I see the future, because of all these developments happening actually, is very bright.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mangal, for giving your time to business today. I hope these insights will be useful to shareholders and our viewers. Thank you very much.
Thank you.